Back here in San Francisco, welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. One down. Next to hit, Marco Luciano. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Bobby Milner, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Ashby getting loose as well. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. And that one is lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Digging in, Juan Soto, 1 for 2. They say you win. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Got him! Snap throw.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Here's Luis Urias. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So digging in, Garrett Mitchell. Here comes Gabe Kapler to the mound, and he's going to take the baseball from his starter. So they turn things over to the righty, Camilo Doval. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. On the ground. Joe tossed to second. A sensational double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Laureano comes up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Right-handed reliever. The punch out there. Down on strikes, and he knew it. So the Brewers bring out a new pitcher from the pen, Bobby Milner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
You just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the offense earn everything down the stretch, and that right there was just a freebie. If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Devin Williams, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-1 now. Foul ball there. Haniger aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
And fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
That one missed.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
That misses. 3 balls and a strike.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Bert.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. Check swing, appeal to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Connor Joe, the next Giant to hit. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Here's Leody Taveras. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch misses way outside. And now 1 and 2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Hit slowly on the ground. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Giants leave a couple. Back here at Oracle Park. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Owen Miller. That one's in there. It's 0-1. Doval, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladi, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Over to Joe. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. Number 12 up now for the Brewers.
One's the count.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is fouled back. In the air out to center. Taveras makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, number 16. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And right back to the mound. That ends the frame. So they go quietly there, and 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Devin Williams into the game. He comes in with a chance for his 2nd save of the season. And digging in for San Francisco, Blake Sabol. That one's in there. Strike 1. Started to swing, held up.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
That one's in there, and the count 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup, Ramon Urias getting ready to hit.
The second baseman.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Home team down a run. They're in the last half of inning number 9. Check swing. Now a look down to first. And he punches him out. He went around. Big spot here. Bottom of the 9th. Down to their final out. Marco Luciano, the next Giant to hit. And ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
That one misses, and now 3 balls and a strike. The pitch. This one in the air right field. Number 16 on his way over. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers claim the win here behind some. Hello and one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Marco Luciano. First offering misses the mark. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Taps softly to the right side. The throw to first. Now 2 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 23, Juan Soto.
Now Marco Luciano. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a strike. Luciano getting to start at shortstop, batting second in today's lineup, and he's driven in 8 runs over his last 10 games. Dives and he can't hang on. Not in time. He's safe.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and getting down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
So 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Step off, throw to first. Luciano back in on a dive. And they put the tag on him for the out. Nothing across. Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the inning, Anthony Rendon making his way to the plate. Out to short. Luciano fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Marco Luciano. 1 for 2. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, these Giants, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think that...
He's trying for third. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. Wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Man at first with one gone. Marco Luciano digs in now. 1 for 3. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a foul ball. Anderson ready to work. And that's down and away. Fouls one off. 2-2. Bounce to third. Knocks it down to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Juan Soto.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
The 2-1. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Anderson. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Angels 7 and the Giants 1. Keston here up to hit now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The 0-1. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 3. Singy looking back on this one. Marco Luciano had a nice game at the plate for them.
Absolutely. And, you know, we talked about earlier how important he is to this club. And it's games just like this one. If he can do it consistently over the long run, I think he can really have a huge impact on this ball club. And I also think we'll see more of the same from him in the future. And I know this. His teammates are hoping for that, too.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Welcome in John Shambi, Chris Singleton. Late stages of this one. Nobody out in the ninth. The Giants are off to a good start to the season. And Singy, their record is good, but it's kind of what we expected from them.
Yeah, I think they tell you they're nowhere near satisfied with how they've done so far. They know they're viewed as favorites as one of the top teams in the league, and they want to live up to that billing.
And now for the Marlins, Brian De La Cruz. That's in for a strike. That's not to say they've been a disappointment at all, but rather they're capable of even bigger things. The next offering misses. And 1-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
That misses. 3 balls and a strike. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Payoff pitch. In the air, right side of the infield. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
One of the first real jams of the game for him, Boog. Back-to-back singles to start the inning, and he's had a real solid outing, but he needs to lock this situation down if he wants it to stay that way.
And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brian Bayo departs, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Josh Hader.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
That's in there. Strike one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a swing and a miss there.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes. And
got him. And 1 gone.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Fortes in the box now, takes strike 1. And delivers outside.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That clips the corner. Grounder might be 2. Luciano over to second. The double play ends it right here. The good times keep rolling as they add another win early in the season.
Yep, 1 more W on the pile, Boog, and they've done really well so far, really showing signs of a big year.
Back here in Miami, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. We've seen a great pitching performance so far in this one. He has not allowed a hit. What's the mindset for him and his teammates right now, Singy?
Well, you can bet that pretty much everyone on the bench knows exactly what's going down. And the key is to not let the moment get the best of you. Everybody just needs to do their job.
And at the plate for Miami, Ryan De La Cruz.
We'll see if he can finish the no-no, but he's already done enough to really boost this team going forward.
On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter, just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That's in there, and that is strike one.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The 2-1. Little chopper rolls foul. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Got him. Foul tip, strike 3.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Nick Fortes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
And that one is in for a strike. 1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the go ahead run into scoring position. 1 away.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Sable takes it in for the out. 2 down. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. And strike 2. 0-2 now. Line drive, could be extra bases. Around third. 1 runs in. Fortes headed for the plate. He'll score as well, and they lead by 2.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Here comes the 0-1. And that one off the outside edge. Chris Logan Webb, a Northern California guy, but he grew up a fan of the Oakland A's. He grew up going to both teams' games, Giants and A's, but his dad was an Oakland fan, so he loved the Tim Hudson, Bobby Crosby, Stephen Vogt teams with the Oakland A's. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, I can relate being from the Bay Area. I tell you what, warmer games in Oakland than they were in San Francisco, and that can help you become an A's fan a lot faster because it gets awfully chilly in San Fran.
Here comes the pitch. Got him swinging. New arm for the Giants, Taylor Rogers. Tough way for this one to end, Chris. Not only does he lose the no-no late, but they lose the game too.
Yeah, just really disappointing, Boog. And it's kind of disheartening for him and his teammates. I mean, they know they needed to do more to support him in this one, both defensively and at the dish. So I don't know if it'll drag him down too long, but this is one they might not be able to shower off.
Back here in San Francisco, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Go ahead run on base. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2. And that one clips the corner.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Line drive, base hit. Throw holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out.
Everything came together for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Phil Maton.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now Christopher Morel. Bounce back to the mound. Takes it himself for one. Whips it to first on the run. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So up next, Brennan Davis. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And it's even up.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult.
To short, could be two. Slings to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. That's strike one.
Well, these Giants, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. 8 of their hits came off the bat at 90 miles per hour or harder. These guys are not getting fooled right now.
The wind to kick the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. Mike Yastrzemski up here. 1 for 3. That misses the zone. Ball one. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Next pitch is outside. And he takes a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Suzuki has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And now it's going to be Matt Mervis. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. Righty to the plate. He goes down looking.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Torrens in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, no strikes. That one down the line, and it goes just foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
The 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Kicks and deals. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3.
Five foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these guys are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Taylor Rogers gets the call from the pen.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Roederer in the box now. Takes strike 1. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Next offering misses. Now 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So the batting order turns over. Here's Nico Horner. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Fouled off. He was late. Got him. Again snaps it down to first. 1 left for the Cubs. Still tied. 7. And welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Blake Sabol. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Oh, 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Now the pressure is already high, and now it's been cranked up to another level. Man, his head must be spinning out there on the mound. He's got to find a way to slow things down. That breathing technique, Boog. Let everything out.
Here goes the runner. Throw to second. Save. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The pitch. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance. Get him.
And now this is down for a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, save. Back to a one-run game. It's 8-7.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Runner on the go. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. You know, I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things right where they are in terms of the score. Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now Marco Luciano. And there's a ball. Altuve runs. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. Last chance coming up. Back here at Oracle Park. We go to the ninth. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. First pitch just misses. That clips the inside corner for a strike. On the mound now, Josh Hader.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike two. Got him looking. One out.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
And he deals. Swings through that one.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next pitch inside. 1-2 to count. And now the lefty up the middle. And they get Ohtani for the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Hader, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Back here at the ballpark, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. We've seen a great pitching performance so far in this one. He has not allowed a hit. What's the mindset for him and his teammates right now, Singy?
Well, you can bet that pretty much everyone on the bench knows exactly what's going down. And the key is to not let the moment get the best of you. Everybody just needs to do their job.
Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He made a great run at it, Boog. I mean, he had their hitters off balance for the entire game up until this point. And maybe he didn't get all the way to 27 outs, but he deserves a lot of credit.
Yeah, really fantastic effort. Gave us all a great show. And now we'll see what's left for him. Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Ohtani stands at second with no outs. Off the plate inside. Now 1-2. Nola's a guy who registers a lot of strikeouts. In fact, he's had 220 or more. Meanwhile, this is trouble, as that's going to be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Fly ball down the line. Haniger racing, makes the catch. So digging in, Brennan Davis. There's a strike. When Nola was in college at LSU, he got a chance to play with his brother, Austin, who was the team shortstop, and as well his roommate was Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And that's... Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Nola back to work. That one at the knees for a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. And that's in for a strike. One down, base is empty. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the lineup flips over. Here's Nico Horner. That's to third. Tosses across to first. And that is that. Nothing happened. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. That clips the corner.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The 0-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out. Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 2. That one's in there. 0-1. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but
that one ripped. Gone.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on
took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
The new pitcher in the game, R.J. Davovich. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Well, we nearly saw history today, Singy, but he couldn't finish off the no-hitter. Still, they got the win.
Yeah, and that's ultimately the more important thing. I mean, most of the game, he was absolutely dominating out there on the mound, really getting the dugout fired up, and I think it'll carry over for him in the next several games. Just really a terrific performance he gave us today.
Back at Truist Park, John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Thanks for joining us. We're in the 7th with nobody out. Here's Cody Bellinger. That one off the mark. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Matzik appears to be getting loose. Anderson, the right-hander, also getting loose. Not even close there. 2 balls, no strikes to count. That misses off the outside edge.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Here comes the manager. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Jimmy Nelson.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Altuve at the plate now. That's ball one. Nobody out. Runner at first. So 2 balls and no strikes.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Popped up left side. White gets there. He's under it. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Now Marco Luciano, 1 for 3. Bellinger goes.
No ball. 1 strike.
Jansen, great throw. He's out.
Well, I really didn't expect him to try to steal second base because he had a very standard lead at best. If you're going to try to get there safely, you've got to get more on that lead. You've got to get a better jump. That was the difference between being safe and out.
Next pitch just misses. And the count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Back here in Atlanta, Danny Jansen to hit here. Bayo back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. He held up. Carl Dixon with the call there. And here it comes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Yeah, the right-hander deals. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Albies stands in now and watches strike 1. He's already homered in this game.
That's the ball.
Next pitch is inside. And now it's even 1-1. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Ball.
That pitch just misses the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. At the belt and fires. The punch out there. Snap throw. Eli White, the next to hit. And first offering is fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball.
Up and in, and he gets out of the way.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Over to Altuve. Over to first, safe. Michael Harris now at the plate. Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. Third out. Tyler Matzik on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Soto in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And the 1-0. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
There's the strike.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
And a pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Here's Leody Taveras, a switch hitter batting right. And that's in there for strike 1. And a sac bunt here. Albies on the run, throw to first. And that's an out on the sacrifice. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Pinch hitter coming on. Thairo Estrada. A critical at bat in this game for him.
Number 39.
Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And here is Matt Chapman. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Chapman gets a piece there.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
2 on, 1 out. Fought off foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Next offering is fouled back. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. The next pitch misses, and that is ball 1.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Oh, he hit him, and that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, he's kind of backed himself into a corner, and I'm sure starting to feel the pressure right now. We'll see if he can bear down and get out of this one.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. And that one fouled off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. They say it went. And 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. Huge strikeout there. Nick Anderson in.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Connor Joe, the next Giant to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. On the ground to third. White on to first. Out to escape him. And welcome back. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. A wind and a pitch. That just misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, they kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come. But you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
The wind to kick the 2-0.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This one popped up. Joe puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Now 1-1.
1-1.
And that drops in for a strike. One and 2 now on Acuna. Set down on strikes. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. Here is Matt Olson. Foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
So now 1 and 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Raisel Iglesias into the game.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The tying run at the plate. Good eye right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's ripped into the outfield. Banks off the wall. The throw to second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Got him! Wow! Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. One and two now. Altuve waits. Got him. 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Luciano now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. Got him! And that's the ball game. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We'd like to welcome those just tuning in on the show for a live look-in. You're right on time. The Giants up to bat here in the bottom of the inning with a chance to walk it off. Back here in San Francisco with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Ninth inning here with one away. Haniger in the box now. Takes strike one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And a pitch. Ball one there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
The winning run on second base. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Out of here! And that ends the game! Wow! Mitch Haniger sends it out. A walk-off win in the bottom of the ninth.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the San Francisco Giants. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, a fun souvenir in this one, Siggy. Juan Soto honored with this game's bobblehead giveaway.
Man, Boog, I always wanted a bobblehead of my own. I guess I just wasn't good enough, man. So I'm going to be honest and say I'm a little jealous of him. But, you know, he's a star for a reason. He's got a ton of talent, and the fans come out to see him, souvenir or not. And here's hoping he puts on a show for him in this one with his free giveaway.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan.
For St. Louis, the shortstop, Brendan Donovan.
And the 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard. And he's got a double.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Hauls it in for the out. The throw into second. Juan Soto now 4 for 8 in the series so far. And first offering is fouled off. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is 2-2. Next pitch misses. Full count now.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
2 down, nobody on. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. 2 for 9 so far in the series. In the air, left field. Yepes should have this one and puts the squeeze on that. And that's the third out. And now it's Juan Soto. He reached out a walk his first time. Next pitch is popped up. Squeezes it. And that is the third out of the inning. So the Giants leave one. Still. And now it's Juan Yepes caught looking his first time up. Here's a 1-1. In the air, left side. Soto gets under it. And the inning is over. The Cards leave one. Top 6. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Brendan Donovan. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And there's one down. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado. The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Soto moving back for it. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Man at first. Here's Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1. And a strike in there.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Luciano on at first, nobody out. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Very high with that one. And it's 1 and 2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
First and second, no outs. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Here comes a 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. The pitch. Squares and gets it down the left side. Save! He beats the throw to first, and they take the lead.
Well, that wasn't a suicide squeeze, meaning the runner from third wasn't running towards home on the pitch, but he did a great job of reading the ball, going down off the bat, and that allowed him to hustle home. Perfect execution of the safety squeeze.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And the batter now, Ramon Urias. Ground ball to first, could be 2. Hoskins to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right back here at Oracle Park. Now the left fielder, Juan Soto. The right-hander back to work. That one missed.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. One thing that really stands out is their chase rate. League average is around 30%, but they're at less than 20% right now.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1.
It's been tough fooling these guys, and those chase rate numbers back it up. They've been really smart at the plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Next offering misses, ball 3. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Juan Soto goes deep. His 9th homer of the year. It's 7-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Back here at the ballpark, ready to begin the 8th. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Harrison back to work. Popped in the air. Left field. Soto makes the grab. And there's one away. One thing I want to note, a nugget, if you will, Chris. Juan Soto only had the one hit, but it left the yard.
Always a confidence booster when a guy takes one deep, gets to jog around the bases, and not a multi-hit game or anything like that, but he did make an impact on this one, and I think that's all you can really hope for with each and every contest.
Back here in San Francisco, welcome in John Shambi and Chris Singleton. We've got one out here in inning number 7. The Giants putting together a terrific season so far, about a third of the way in. And Singy, they had high expectations coming into the year, and so far they look the part completely.
For sure, Boog. I mean, these guys are winning at a very high rate, competitive in every single game. It's been impressive.
So now a pinch hitter, Tyro Estrada. One out, the base is loaded, big spot for him. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball almost got him there.
Plenty of season still to go, of course, but they look like a team that's built for October.
That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lined, and that's a base hit. One runs in. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they trail by one.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity. And he came through for his club right there.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he'll make a move to dip it. Hunter Harvey takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
Out towards right center field. Dunks one into left. In comes the run from third. Back even. It's 3-3. Not in time. He's safe.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And here's the catcher, Blake Sable. Good eye right there.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Harvey checks the runner, and he's back standing. The 1-0. Puts a bunt down. Garcia on the run, sends it over to first. That's an out, but the go-ahead run comes across.
Well, the safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to be overly aggressive and make a play at the plate and give up that easy out at first.
Here's Leody Taveras. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Wood pulls it down, and that'll do it. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front. 8th inning coming up. It's the Giants 4 and the Nationals 3. We're at the top of the 8th, and now up for Washington, number 19.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Clay Holmes.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Garcia in the box now. Takes strike one. 1 for 3. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That one is upstairs.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
3-2 now.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Kicks and deals. Bounce to the left side. Over to Altuve. And they turn the double play.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
And the batter now, Josh Smith. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is fouled back. The tying run at the plate. And that's downstairs and outside. That misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. And there's the strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Welcome back. Bottom of the 8th. Now here is Connor Joe. Harvey back to work. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And a quick out, number 1. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The pitch. And that one is inside, ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch is outside.
It's a good take.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next one is off the plate. 3-2 now.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. Snap throw. Now Marco Luciano. 1 for 2. Out to short. Smith. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Giants down in order. And it back here at Oracle Park. New inning getting started. Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
On the ground to third. 0-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And a ball evens the count.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
In the air out towards right center. Haniger sprinting for this one. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Crone in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up. All over that one right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Ruiz, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. On the corner for a strike, and it's 1-1. Double play ball to second. Steps on the bag for one. That's a double play. The ball game is over. They're cementing themselves as one of the top teams in the league. Another W in this one.
Great play just about every single game from them, and it's really been impressive. I think we might be witnessing something really special here.
Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. Baseball coming up on this Memorial Day. It's the San Francisco Giants and the ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the rookie right fielder, Tadahito Yamazaki.
Tadahito Yamazaki.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Late with the swing there. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Next offering is in for a strike. Verdugo, a former second-round pick by the Dodgers back in 2014. And Chris, I think one of the things that people always focus on with him, he was the centerpiece to that Mookie Betts trade between the Dodgers and the Red Sox. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Yeah, and many people would say that's a ton of pressure to go into a place like Boston with those shoes to fill. And you know what? He went in there saying he was going to be himself and put up some pretty good numbers. Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Strike 2. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Next offering is down low. 2-2.
It's a good take.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
2-2 now. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
Next pitch downstairs, and the count is filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love.
Oh, and a great stop, and very nicely done for the out.
Excellent stop right there. He wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
Back here at Petco Park. So here's Brown at the plate.
The first baseman,
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Into center. And that will fall. So a man on base to start the inning.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Check swing, no appeal, and the count even 1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time, maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
Here's the 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. To third might be 2. Over to Altuve. On to Bellinger. That's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Trent Grisham, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets it. And welcome back as we go to the last of the third. Stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. First offering, and it just misses. Kim hitting 7th in today's lineup, and he's a native of South Korea. And now 2-0.
Here's a fun fact for you. We've never had more active players from South Korea in Major League Baseball than we do right now.
Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. There's a strike, 3-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So up next, Brian Anderson. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning, and off to a shaky start. And a base hit. Kim around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's now a 2-run game.
Couple of singles back to back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Yamazaki, the next to hit, takes outside. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one fouled off. Kicks and fires. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground, could be 2. There's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. 2 on, 1 out. And now here is Alex Verdugo. Lifted in the air out to left. And Verdugo is set down. Runner tagging from third. To the plate, save. It's 3-2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Bogarts swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Bogarts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Yamazaki off of first with 2 away. Back to the mound. Fires over to Bellinger. Bogarts retired. Third out. Oh, it's 2 runs on. Back here at the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Seth Brown. That one misses. Ball 1.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering upstairs.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Brown checks his swing, appeal to third, and yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, as you can see, got him way out in front with that off-speed pitch. He was set up perfectly by the previous pitch. Good fastball, speed up the hitter's timing, and then all of a sudden with a really good arm action, same arm speed, could not recognize the changeup.
Next offering is in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Grisham batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Righty to the plate. Smash to the left side. Zips it to first. That takes care of Grisham. That's the third out. Padres down in order. They're down 3-2. Back here in San Diego, we head to the bottom of the 5th. So digging in now for San Diego, Ha-Sung Kim. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball. 2 strikes.
0-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Campusano in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next pitch is outside, and it's 1-1. And he deals. And it is 2-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a foul ball. Two now. Got him swinging. Snap throw to first.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Brian Anderson.
So digging in, Brian Anderson singled and drove in a run his first time through. And takes low for ball 1. Kim over at first with 1 away. The next offering misses. And the count is 2-0. Just off the outside part of the plate. And a 3-0 finds the zone. fouls one away, and now 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So 2 down now, and here is Tadahito Yamazaki. The 0-1. Swing, and the bat went flying there. The pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And here it comes. Gets a piece and stays alive. The next pitch misses. 1-2 the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And now the count is even. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering is downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. One left for San Diego. They trail it 3-2. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Alex Verdugo. The wind and the pitch. Just missed. And that one wrapped foul. And the right-hander deals. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Ground ball right side. In plenty of time to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here comes Sander Bogaerts. That's in there. And that is strike 1. When you look at Sander, he has all the tools to anchor a World Series lineup.
Yeah, he's one of those rare talents. He's got power at the plate, discipline to go along with it. Oh, and if he gets on, he's got the speed. This guy's a great combo, and he's an RBI machine.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
And here is Seth Brown. Ball 1, no strikes. Brown goes 6'1", 32 years old, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. This one lifted in the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gathers and throws to first. Inning over. Padres leave 1, and it's still a 3. Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the 7th. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering way off the plate. Line drive, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely.
So they bring on the veteran, Phil Maton. He was excellent for them at his first start since the call-up. Got to be encouraged, Singy, even with the loss.
Yeah, for sure. It was a nice showing out there, and young pitchers, they can have their confidence shaken a little bit when they get to the bigs, but we didn't see that today. This guy's got a bright future, I think.